Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregales to get us started. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt. And although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down for Houston.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Texans, 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Houston.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll go play action with Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their 2nd-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That one good for 15 and a 1st. The challenge flag is out. D'Amico Ryan saying, I want another look at this one.
previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Douglas in motion. On play action, here's May. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
May's pass complete to Demario Douglas. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. May going to hold on to this one. And he's going to be about a yard short of the first, getting it up to the 36.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Texans offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. Both teams matching punts to start this one, so they'll go about trying to get something put together on the offensive side. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Carry now for Marks. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43.
7-yard gain.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Give to Marks from the gun. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Carlton Davis bringing an end to that one.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 3. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Texans.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and you get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
2nd and 11. Now Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big-time play for Houston. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A tight end in motion now. They'll run with Marks. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. That one out wide for Marks.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and goal.
Third and goal. Now Stroud. And that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down.
Zone route
First
running,
and
Mike,
10
is
at the
very
35-yard
simple.
line.
Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. From out of the gun, here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of a yard.
What an
Brings up
advantage it
third
brings a
and
defense when you have
5.
cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Here now, third and 5. May to the air once more. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a first and 10. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Brings up second.
When they
and
called
1.
that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 1. He'll go again with Marks. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
On the tackle.
He sniffed that one out
Taken
from
down
the
back at the
jump. I mean, once he
34-yard line.
diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It's third and 4. Higgins sent in motion. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's a handoff to Marks. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. They'll run with Marks, and he'll get about 5.
Cody Marks, the Houston ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 38 now, here's second and 4. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. There's a throw right side taken by Bryant. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third down.
Stroud to throw. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Houston.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
That's taken in by Marks. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
36-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll go underneath to Henderson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. May gonna look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Kayshawn Booty was the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Here's May again. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
May to throw again. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pick.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
First down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So,
making guys miss, and he's in. Ramondre Stevenson, touchdown New England. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Patriots are on the board. It's 10-7.
Patriots 7.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Texans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
The 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Marks. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. Now, May. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
It's now 3rd
We
down
call them
and
safeties
6.
because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
3rd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got Douglas going deep. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. What a big play there for New England. It covers 63 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He'll run with Henderson. Powering forward. He's in. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and good. And the Pats are on top. It's 14 to 10.
Patriots 14, Texans 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession.
28-yard line.
An inside give to Marks. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop.
The 30-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. To throw is Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and He had no choice but to throw it away.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. There's a short one to Hooper. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Up the middle, it's Henderson.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Again, it's Henderson into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, New England.
That's another Patriots first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 43-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw now, May. Throw on the run is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Second down, they need 3. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Pats will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
A second down throw for Stroud. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And it's Henderson. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Here's May. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll be taken down. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a yard. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll run. It's Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, New England.
Patriots, first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Thrown out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll give it to Henderson, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Makes the score Patriots 24, Texans 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Here, and it's Marks. He'll work forward for a couple. That's Carlton Davis bringing an end to that one.
At the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Here's Stroud. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
The Texans getting all set to punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll get this out to Henderson, and he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First catch of the game for Diggs, and it's a 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
They locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
This one not quite on target. And too much, and that one falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's a run. A short game. Down to the 7.
Number 32, Travion Henderson, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun. It's May. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
He'll try and throw. Here's May. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Patriots will extend this third quarter lead.
Texans 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to take over possession of the football. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They'll run with Marks. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Milton Williams gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out, and he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're going to try to keep it going. That one is complete, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Off the play fake, here's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down. May gonna look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And they get about 7. Still short of that first down. But they'll try to convert it on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's May again. That complete to Henderson. 15-yard pickup there. First down, New England.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
May to the air once more. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing now is May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
2nd and 10.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he's in. Sean Bucci, touchdown New England. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it, and the Pats will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Texans 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
To the left side, caught by Schultz. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Milton Williams in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
So right now, there's got to be a pretty honest conversation on the sideline between the offensive coordinator and the offensive line coach. They've got to come up with a way to get this guy blocked, and whether it's extra bodies at the line of scrimmage or different protection calls, whatever they got to do, they cannot continue to let one guy wreck the game.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Stroud. Now, screen set up for Marks. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
Down by Derek Stingley. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. It's the tight end Henry in motion. A run, and this is Henderson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
On the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. From out of the gun, here's May. The pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
They'll try it now with Henderson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
On first down, it's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. On the zone read, to give to Marks. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the right side, and Kirk's got him. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Stroud to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. To the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer.
Texans 17.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, Travion Henderson. Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The 25-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's May. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Henderson now on 1st and 10, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Texans offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Going to set up the throw, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
14. 1st down, Texans.
They'll run with Marks. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First down.
Now, Stroud. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Stroud. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Here's Stroud. Backs to his tight end, Schultz. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw now, May. The look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Stevenson. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll run a draw now with Stevenson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So it's a win for the Patriots. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.